Hello and welcome to Reality Check. Tonight, battleground Karnataka. Elections in the crucial southern state are less than a year away, and on the face of it, the ruling BJP appears to be on the back foot. The tenure of Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai has been rocked by controversies, from communal tensions to accusations of widespread corruption. So much so that every other day, rumours surface that the Chief Minister himself might be replaced. Some of it thanks to voices from the BJP. But the main opposition, the Congress, too is a divided house with its top two leaders, State Congress President DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah, locked in a turf war. I spoke to DK Shivakumar earlier today and began by asking him whether, despite this outward appearance of a patch-up, the two remain locked in a cold war.
No, it is, totally it is false. First, it is our duty to throw this BJP government and let us come to power. Then my party high command will decide who has to lead the state. I have already assured my party high command, whatever the decision will be taken by my high command, we all will abide by it. You know the Congress basic stand how the Congress party takes. So there is no question of divided house. It is a united house.
But you mean to say...
Congress party stands united in Karnataka.
Okay, but the argument that some make is that Mr. Siddaramaiah is more senior, he's been CM before, so he is the front runner for CM. Do you accept that?
See, surely he is a senior most leader. He was my chief minister for 5 years. He is our CLP leader. We respect him for all his contribution and service to the Congress party. But whatever first, all of us have to join together. It is not only Siddaramaiah and myself. There are so many other leaders in the states. We all have to work together and throw down this most corrupt government of this Karnataka which has ever seen.
Okay. So
that is our priority now.
You're saying it's not a done deal that Mr. Siddaramaiah automatically will become CM if you win. It's open.
See, in Congress, it is Congress party. It is not our property to decide ourselves for any decision. It is a political party which has an history. You know how leadership issue has been there. Now they have given me the responsibility of the leadership. When Mr. Siddaramaiah resigned as the leader of the opposition on the moral responsibility, and when Dinesh Gundurao resigned, then Srimati Gandhi and Rahulji, both of them decided and they have made me the president. I am taking the things forward. Okay. And at least we have brought you a situation that the BJP and all common men, including media people, tell that the Congress party will be coming back to power in Karnataka.
Okay,
this
interesting. So you're saying
and
that
we
you
have
were
to
given...
continue it.
Okay, you were saying you were given the charge of heading the state Congress, KPCC president. You brought the Congress into a competitive position. Do you believe that you are in a sense the natural candidate for the CM post? And is that a responsibility you would like?
See,
if it is given to you?
No, I don't want... No, I am not worried whether I am the chief minister or not. I am only worried the Congress party should come to power in Karnataka.
Okay.
The leadership issue is fully with my party high command and the legislators who will be elected.
Because I know you are now talking a very diplomatic language, and in fact we'll play that visual that at Mr. Siddaramaiah's mega 75th birthday bash, both of you hugged publicly, and there's a little bit of a visual there of Rahul Gandhi also. He seems to be giving a little hint that you should hug. Is this image? Is this a real patch up, or is it only a photo op?
No, it is a natural. We never fought. We are always one. We are always one. We will be one.
But Rahul Gandhi was making you hug.
Any signal.
Rahul Gandhi was saying...
No, he was just trying to... No, I could not say Rahul Gandhi asking me to hug or anything. It is my natural intake which I have taken it.
Okay, because, you know, we are seeing on your Twitter feed, you are taking out a Tiranga Yatra, across Karnataka. But Mr. Siddaramaiah is also taking out a similar yatra So is this some kind of, show of strength by both of you? Competing
No,
Tiranga Yatras.
see, in Rajasthan, in Udaipur, we all 600 leaders of this country sat, we decided that we should have a district level 75 kilometers yatra. And now on the state level, it was been decided to have a massive Tiranga Yatra. That is what in the entire state we are doing it. Some of them are doing 200 or 250 kilometers in one assembly segment. More than 100 constituency, this Yatra is going on. And on the final day, we are, I think more than 1 lakh people will walk 7.5 kilometers having this Yatra. And it will be one of the biggest show in the country, I feel. And in all the districts
So
and
is
the
this-
assembly
okay.
segments, we all are participating together.
But Mr. Shivkumar, is this not, as some are seeing it, an attempt by you to build brand DK Shivakumar? You've hired an agency as well that is working with you to publicize brand DK Shivakumar.
No, it is not. See, in politics nowadays, you see, though we have our own experience, all the political parties hire their own people. In Congress party also we have hired, BJP has hired, and all of them hired. We take the technical support. Now the the generation is looking at a digital mode. And in this, we will have to have a lot of advice people like all of you, and we'll have to take it forward to reach to the people of the state.
Okay, so you're saying this is not necessarily to pitch you as CM candidate, but on that, the last question I wanted to ask you is that you said somewhere at a gathering that it is time for a Vokkaliga leader, a leader of the Vokkaliga community to which you belong, should become CM.
See, last year, the last election, except few constituencies, we just vanished. The entire Kumaraswamy could get about 38, 39 seats. But this time, now I have been made the party president. I am telling I made an appeal to my community. You have an opportunity. You don't lose this opportunity. Let us all, you should all bless me so that our party comes to power. First, we have to have our numbers. I have to tell my community people, or I tell my followers, I don't believe in this caste, but still the Congress party believes it, everyone. I have to tell my people that yes, here is your representative and you give me strength.
Okay. Okay, but tell me overall though that Mr. Shivakumar, you're saying that at least the Congress is saying that the BJP is actually the one which is divided house. You have called Mr. Bommai, Chief Minister Bommai, a puppet CM. The BJP says this is all wishful thinking by the Congress. There is no question of replacing Mr. Bommai.
See, let they keep Bommai and let they change Bommai. It is the central minister said that the party, the chief minister post is for sale. The central farmer minister and the MLA said that minister position is for sale. The sitting MLAs and other ministers, including the sitting minister also, including Mr. Ishwarappa also said that there will be a new chief minister and that will be Mr. Nirani will be there. This all talks have been come out from the BJP leaders. Recently also, two leaders, one ex-minister from Tumkur, one ex-MLA from Tumkur, is the district president. They have said that there will be a new chief minister by August 15th. They have opened without any fire and this one will come out. Definitely, they have, all the leaders in the state are commenting that it is the weakest chief minister. We are not commenting on that. So until there is a fire, there will be no smoke anywhere.
But are you worried that if they replace Mr. Bommai, then your attack against this government gets weak? Now 6-7 months left for elections, new chief minister comes.
No.
Your attack gets blunted?
Last 3 years BJP government has come, whether they make 3 chief minister or 4 chief minister. Ultimately, from the day one, it has become the most corrupt state of this country, and Karnataka has become the corrupt capital of this country. They have nothing to tell on this. They have nothing contributed. You know the image of Bangalore. You also know well Bangalore is what the governance was there. Now the governance has lost. Once upon a time, Atal Bihari Vajpayee had come to Bangalore to lay the foundation when he was the Prime Minister. He used to tell that world leaders used to, instead of going to Delhi, they used to come to Bangalore, they used to come to Chennai, they used to go to Hyderabad, and now they are coming directly to Bangalore and then they are flying to Delhi. That was Atal Bihari Vajpayee's statement. Where is the situation now?
Okay.
Where is the situation now? The image of Karnataka has been lost. There is no governance here.
Okay, so you're saying it's become corruption capital. We'll definitely get the BJP to respond to that. But Mr. Shivakumar, thank you very much indeed for joining us on NDTV. Thanks very much.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so to take on DK Shivakumar, I spoke earlier to K. Sudhakar, Health Minister of Karnataka, and I began by asking him that how true is it, the BJP keeps denying it, but how true is it, how much weight is there in speculation that Chief Minister Bommai will be dropped?
It is a political narrative that wants to, that is the narrative that the Congress party want to, infuse in the people's mind and create confusion in the people of Karnataka. Because he knows, the Congress party knows that our Honorable Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai, one of the finest administrators of the state has found, and in the last 1 year he has been extremely popular, not only with the leaders, with the grassroots and the people of Karnataka. They fondly call him as a common man Chief Minister. Similarly, he has a very good political equations with our High Command and the political bosses in the party. So, unlike the Congress party where they have two bosses, one is pondering on each other and they are trying, each leader between them, they want to prove that they are superior, they are popular and they want to occupy the Chief Minister's chair which is not vacant at the moment in Karnataka. So,
but sir, the BJP's own leaders are saying that the Chief Minister may be dropped by Independence Day.
See, one of the leaders or the former MLA who, when he was making some conversation with the media, he has just made his personal remark, which is not the statement of our party. He is not in the party's forum of political affairs where he can make such statements, because he would not be privy to any of such decisions. As a cabinet minister, I will not have any information. What authority do I have? What freedom I have to speak about such things? So each one of us should know our limitations. Based on the ground realities, we should behave. Otherwise, the party gets into this kind of a jeopardy situation. Yeah.
Will there be any action taken against BJP leaders making these comments?
No, I think already our Honorable President of the State Unit has already sent a show cause notice to our former MLA.
So you're saying that these are allegations being made by the Congress, but the fact is that the contractors of Karnataka himself have written a letter saying that there's rampant corruption and commission taking under this government.
See, Srinivasanji, the Congress party is trying to set a narrative saying that BJP is a corrupt government. But look at who is talking. People who are on bail on corruption charges. They are leading such they are trying to lead these kind of movements against corruption. So I think it is totally absurd, which is not factual, and there is no corruption. Especially in the last 3 years, we are seeing such popular programs by the party and the government, which is a people-centric and pro-people programs that has been initiated. And today, Honorable Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai, even his dictators, they will also agree that this person is a good administrator and this leader understands the politics much better than anybody.
So, but the fact that the Karnataka contractors body has written a formal letter to the Prime Minister alleging corruption, surely you'll agree that's unprecedented.
Tell me, Srinivasanji, in the Honorable CM invited them for an official meeting. In the meeting, the President and the members were there, the Contractors Association. They could not even give him one example. Our Chief Minister has asked them, just you give one department's issue. If it is really there, I will take action. This is what he has told. But they failed to produce any documents. But, however, Honorable Chief Minister has taken so many proactive steps based on their suggestions. Immediately has ensured a pre-tendering scrutinizing committee has formed. Nowhere in the country has been formed. Anything above 50 crores, it has to go through this screening, which is headed by a judge, not less than a judge. One judge is there, one former expert in engineering is there. So there is a committee which has statutes, and this will ensure that even if somebody has a apprehension that the corruption is happening, these apprehensions will also be once and for all solved.
So, but what about the fact that one contractor who actually made an allegation against a minister committed suicide? That minister, Mr. Ishwarappa, had to be dropped.
See, he had made, but you know that we had conducted the free and fair trial, and the inquiry is over, and they have submitted the B report. But the party has taken a decision that time when there was a death of one person, and when he had made an allegation on the minister, we ensured that we took the resignation of the minister. So to that extent, the party and the government is very sensible and sensitive to such situations.
What about the other allegation, Mr. Sudhakar, that under Mr. Bommai's watch, communal tensions in Karnataka have worsened, whether it's attacks against Christians or communal violence in the Mangalore coast?
No. See, if you look at the history, between 2013 and 18, there was a Congress-ruled government in Karnataka. If you take the number of communal violence incidences that took place in that 5 years, it was more than 380. During that time, then Home Minister Mr. Ramling Reddy, on the floor of the house, he said that yes, there were 18 murders, brutal murders because of the communal violence. He has accepted. In the last 3 years of BJP's rule, you please take how many communal incidences has taken place. See, I am not defending the kind of brutal murders that have taken place in our regime. We feel very sorry for even one death, even for one incident. We do not want. This state is a beautiful state. It is such a peaceful. Everybody, not just our nationals, even international people, they want to come and they want to settle down in Karnataka. That is the kind of the state that we are in. And we have inherited that brand Karnataka. We will assure the people that this government is going to maintain that status.
So, about the fact that Praveen Nettaru, a BJP worker, was killed, the BJP's own youth wing resigned in protest, saying the state government isn't doing enough to protect them.
See, sometimes emotions definitely play a role. In the heat of the moment, when one of our own colleague is brutally murdered, whom will we throw our anger on? Definitely it is going to be the incumbent government. But after that, the Karyakartas, now they realize that the party, the government is so strict. We nabbed the culprits, we have arrested them. Even today another 3 people have been caught. And it is not just with Praveen case. There was another person from minority who was killed. Even his assassinators have been nabbed in this government. So we ensure and we believe in the slogan of our Honorable Prime Minister, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas and Sabka Prayas is the mantra this government is going to follow.
So, sir, in conclusion, you're saying there's no question of replacing Chief Minister Bommai. He is going to lead the BJP in the coming assembly elections?
In my opinion, to the best of the knowledge that I have, in my personal capacity, I can say, in the prevailing situation, Mr. Basavaraj Bommai is the best choice to lead us and to bring back the party to power in 2023, which is just 8 to 9 months away.
And what would you say, sir, to the fact that it's being argued that people like you who are defending the Chief Minister are loyalists? That's why you're saying he's not going to be sacked.
See, for us, party is the supreme. Once the party comes back to the power only, people like me can become minister or assume some position. So it is not because I am personally close to Chief Minister. I, as a responsible legislator of the party, as I know the situation, as I know the political ecosystem in Karnataka, today Mr. Basavaraj Bommai is the best bet for BJP to test in 2023 elections.
Right, Mr. Sudhakar. Thank you so much indeed for talking to us. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Srinivasanji. Thank you so much.